I got myself a jar of pesto, basil pesto. I got myself quarter pound of ricotta. And the ricotta is so good, you don't even want to touch it. Like, I just had 2 nibbles of it, and it like belongs in lasagna so bad. Like, you taste that melted lasagna flavor in your mouth without the meat, without everything else. I'm like resisting to eat all of it. Look at it. I'm crunching it up so that it goes on my pesto meal. See that? All of that and that entire jar of pesto will go in a little bit of, not a little bit of thin spaghetti, but substantial. I think there's a lot there. There's maybe like a decent plate for a single man and a partial plate for 2. Oh, this right here is salty too. It's ricotta salata. Fuck the goat cheese. I'm having this. I'm gonna find this. The guy today let me cut it in half. Okay, if you need any help with anything, I could cut it in half for you. Tomorrow, we're having some more of that capo regime, and we're having ricotta with Genoa salami. It's delectable. I don't think it compares to goat cheese at all. I mean, goat cheese is good. Kid you not, goat cheese is it's a good thing. It's good for you. But this is the first brother in the family of mozzarella. You know, this is the first in line. Before mozzarella comes this, so he's that brother. Hold on, I gotta pour the hot water in where the spaghetti is. Give me a second. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. I poured all the water today. No need for sauce. No need to heat up any element. Pesto is sort of a cold spaghetti, so there's no need to touch anything. As I'm sitting here crumbling with a fork ricotta. It's like, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This is enough for a single person lasagna. Quarter pound is technically good enough for maybe a single lasagna. And it has to be a pretty hearty lasagna. So it's like 2 strong slices of lasagna. This is to melt really well. Really, really well. So I'm sitting here crumbling this up, because this is gonna go on the pesto plate. So look, it looks like fucking cocaine. A certain soft style of cocaine. Look, I'm dealing with that Snow White in public. People be like, "What are you doing? What is that?" It's like, yeah, that's coke. I'm dealing with coke right now. Try to use this spoon. So yeah, today I coded the trend lines code, and it was pretty hard. Basically, I did a lot of time yesterday starting it up. Today was to finalize 13 plots, and it didn't work in the morning. So I had to innovate, dealing with a AI that lacks a chromosome. I called it like that. AI is lacking chromosomes. It's like a child. You tell it, hey, do this, and it starts doing something wrong after it's done it right 13 times. And that's really stupid for AI. You know, we're talking about basic to AI. That's a sapient type of being. You telling it, you having to correct it because it did it wrong after maybe 15 times of doing the right thing. Should be plus 2 plus 2 equals 4, 2 plus 2 equals 4. So in the mind of AI, it should be on the frontal cortex. It should be something that's on the frontal cortex, like, I don't know, doing something with their hands, a really mechanical thing to do, like, let's say, I'll fold the clothes or whatever. But AI is not getting that 2 plus 2 equals 4. It stops folding right. It stops doing what you tell it to do. So it's really frustrating to have to do a lot of manual work. Basically, most of the work I did today, bro, it was manual. There was no escaping being manual because AI was throwing children fit. AI was losing its mind, basically. It lost its mind 3 times today, and it set me back because it would make mistakes. It wouldn't find solutions. And then I found solutions. Looking pretty good. These are ginormous dubs. These are giant dubs. This is not regular dubs. It's like 8 balls. I'm making huge dubs here. Let me see. This is a dub. Guarantee. You see that? On the spoon? That's a dub. Yeah. Man, the big stuff. Yeah. Working the stuff. So, just forcing me to do things manually. And it's not fun. It's just not fun dealing with it like that. Because it wants to just trigger you. Make you mad, wants to make you mad. AI is like the way it starts creating these fits, it sort of knows you're about to end. So the second to last, the third to last thing, it says, oh no, and it starts posting something old. It starts breaking the code. Something that should be like riding a bicycle or less. Some error. Basically today, it was mostly identification, copy, repeat. You didn't have to do anything but change the TLH to TLL2 variable to the next in sequence between support and resistance, and change the name of each plot on everything. And that's basic. That's 2 plus 2. To that type of machine, that's 2 plus 2. But it was taking that 2 plus 2. This is a 30 pack right here. This is a 30 pack right here. It'd be like a 30. I wouldn't call it 25 because it's way too big. See that from the side? That's way too big. That's like $30 right there. Pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy stuff. I gotta weigh it to say, but it looks pretty good. Trying to make everything dimes or dubs, and then put it on my pasta. So yeah, started making really big mistakes today, and I dislike that. I dislike having to do when I have, when apparently AI is going to be the solution to world productivity and blah blah blah. How the fuck is it going to be the solution to world productivity if it's acting like a fucking retard like that? It's just lacking chromosomes on the wrong minute. You've been using it, interacting with it all day. It decides right at the end when you're doing it right to start breaking it. In the beginning, not looking for solutions, basically repeating the same thing 35 times in a row. It's like, no, it's like this. No, it's like this. And it doesn't work. It's pretty good. I'm going to take a little. Some fell. It looks so realistic to the real stuff. It's looking like yayo to me. See it on the ground? That's a big ass piece of yayo. It'd be like Lil Wayne size right now. It'd be like maybe half of a regular Lil Wayne plate. Real talk. This be like the mummified Lil Wayne. Be like half of his plate. That's how it be. Sometimes it's like that, but sometimes it's like a little soft. Lil Wayne haven't quit. Lil Wayne's still dirty. It's too ghetto for that. Pick up a tiny little piece of flavor. So yeah, I'm gonna give it some time. think that's basically all I did today. I could have made $4 to make 10 today. I'm still waiting on just 10. Oh, I'm still waiting on just 10. So hopefully this week, the 10 that is owed to me gets there, and then I immediately send another 10. Totaling a super early October with $40. But looking pretty good. It's all pretty good. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll chat with you guys later. Peace. Let's give it the 30 seconds of so that the delay does what it needs to do.